Hello, Chris here, and this is my debug shenanigans episode for version 5. And this is where I drop my regular save, and we'll pick up at version 6. When that's said and done, then I've also done a bit of prep work for this shenanigans episode. So, without further ado, I have a list of things to show you. And yeah, I'm just gonna warp to map. So let's start with this strange map, 3 question marks. And yeah, no background music. And this place looks pretty messed up. There are no encounters either. Yeah, I've checked. Here's the proof. And no events, these signs. And as you can see, I'm running on water. I'm not holding control down. I wonder if I can find a graphic that shows whether or not I'm holding a key down. So yeah, this map is just here. It's actually never been used for anything. It just, exists. Kind of weird. But anyway, moving on. Let's do some more warping. Wait, let's get back to this Route 3 at a later time. Because, yeah, here's an alternate version of the actual Route 3. The bridges are a bit cooked, but that's whatever, I've got surf. We also have a 1-to-1 replica of Quarter Forest, but this one will lead to the actual Quarter Forest, so I'm not going there. Right. This bridge is also cooked. And these trainers are Route 3 trainers, as we know them. Hello, Alita. This is the Warren-related event. So that didn't get cleaned up for some reason, but yeah, who cares? Moving on, and not gonna spend my time with these trainers. And here's Rorim. And we know this dialogue already, so yeah. And as you can see, this is the place that should connect to the south end of Route 3. This NPC does not have any dialogue. And talking about backtracking, this is just a normal super potion. Here's a lost soul, and there would be a Fennekin here if I hadn't caught it. But let's check out the interesting part of Route 3 now. So this is a place I should be able to surf into, but I can't, so good thing I have debug. This looks suspiciously like a proto version of the Poliwag quest. And yeah, otherwise not much going on. I can even walk on these statues without holding down control. There's also this woman up here, let's go. Oh, what the? Okay, I did not know this was gonna happen. Oh right, I can't exit there either, so going to warp back. That was a pretty nice place I landed. Ugh. This stupid event is actually pretty cooked. I mean, you weren't supposed to access this route at all, so whatever. But anyway, guess I'll have to use the F12 key because I'm frozen, I can't do shit. So F12. And now it just takes 10 years to load. There we go. I was wondering who that was at the start of an episode. I think that's Raina, actually. Yeah, fonts. Nobody gives a shit. And yeah, we're back in Taylortown because why bother saving here? So, yeah. Route 3. If I was an alternate Route 3, where would it be? The answer's right there, of course. So let's go back up to this town-like area. Oh, I'm such a moron. Bloody hell. Yeah, but anyway, these houses are inaccessible. Be right back while I fucking reset again. Right, trying again. Just do not stand on that particular tile, and yeah, you can see these doors aren't connected to anything, and no text in these signs, pretty boring, but anyway, that's what's up here. The event for that kid does work, but meh. And then there are actually, and as you can see, 3 carbon copies of the original Corta Forest and a Pokemon Center, Golden Leaf Gate. But the interesting thing is there are 2 south ends of Route 3. This one is just a carbon copy of the one we already know. But this one is a bit more interesting. Same annoying douchebags as we always have from these. Same amount of douchebags as these Golden Leaf residents always are, but otherwise, yeah, it looks quite different. And there's Venom because I've never visited this map, so she's never melted the gate, and yeah. That event is actually controlled by... It's not controlled by or at least clearing this event is not controlled by the main story. It's controlled by a different kind of switch. Works like a charm, so no harm done unless you have someone like me who's just debugging around everywhere. Anyway, I think that does it for Route 3. But if there's one thing version 5 has, it is Route 3s. Here's another Route 3 for you. Okay, I actually like that as a landing place. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Time splicer stones, okay. I mean, I'm the interceptor, if that concept is a thing. Okay, so we have someone named Alice. And we are on past Route 3, Grovia Town. And in the game, normally, yeah, you can just walk all over the Pokemon Center and the mart. But normally, when you enter here, that dialogue keeps resetting. I modded it so it would not keep resetting. What the? I can't even walk through walls here. What the sh? Or is it just my... Okay, it's just my control key that was being stupid. Ah, that happens. And Alice should be standing right around here, but I guess you're supposed to land right next to her. But because, yeah, uncontrolled warping, then I'm just gonna land a random place. I'm sure there is method to the madness, but I haven't figured that out yet, or haven't bothered trying, to be honest. Anyway, that was the final Route 3 I was going to show you, but not the final thing I was going to show you. Let's go to Route 2 instead. Ah, what the? Yeah, that was a long path. Sorry about that. Let's see, what are you? Okay, you're just some random I've battled. And here's the almost final thing I'm going to show you. Not the big thing, but... Wait, what? Didn't I activate that switch? Of course I didn't. I reset. Oops. And reset the map, and... This is Alexandra. She'd probably prefer to go by April at this stage of the story, but we all know her real name. Well, at least those of us who've completed or played far enough into 13.5. But yeah, as I said in episode 1, I do not recommend this Let's Play if you're not familiar with the story, because I have no chill when it comes to spoilers. But considering that this quest isn't fully implemented on version 5, but is in version 6, then I'll show it in the next episode anyway, so yeah. I'm not gonna display this unimplemented quest, so hello Alexandra. And bye Alexandra. Good, so let's get to the final and big thing I wanted to show. See, I think it's variable 96. Oh yes. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, good. And yeah, the whole Characters Mountain event is actually also implemented here, but yeah, I'm gonna show this. But that's also for next episode, and besides, I've shown that in a previous version, so and it hasn't changed, so that's not something I want to waste my time on. Good enough. What has not been implemented is magma drift. So neither the TM shop or the functionality itself exists. So if you get, so I'll take a moment here to get a Pokemon that can learn magma drift, and then grind up a team to take on the mountain. Right, yeah, and I'm back. And yeah. So I'm just going to pretend that I have magma drift, even though I really don't. And this map connection doesn't work. So I did my homework and modded it back in. And now we have this mystery character. Who knows who I am? And I'll just put some background music on because I really don't like having a headset on without some sound on it. Yeah. Okay, and this is basically what Kieran does in 13.5, but here's something interesting about this character, which is that he is in fact named Jan in the game files. I hope the resolution hasn't completely cooked it, but as you can see, name Jan. So I wonder if Jan had cast himself as one of the villains to do the opposite of what Amy had done in Reborn, where she'd cast herself as the champion, or why that is. But anyway. And the warning about ammo being taken about Kyogre. And bye. And of course we're saving Amber because that is what we do. Repel should be active. So first things are first, and that would be saving Amber. These rocks aren't properly implemented, or maybe I just need to teach someone rock climb, I don't know. Let's actually try to do this the right way. See whose moveset do I change, Chick or the Goat? Not using low kick. Besides, this is a shenanigans episode, so it's not like this is gonna persist anyway. Yeah, I can. Yeah, it was just that. Apologize for the cacophony. There's apparently audio here. Dead Sengrunt. Not Dead Sengrunt. Someone with fire in her eyes, but and then we have this red-haired woman who, since we had Proto Kieran, then she also knows who we are. And let's see, yep, I have already written down that password. And I guess this has to be Proto Clear. Five is correct, 3 and 7. Not sure if that's necessary, but I debug in repels anyway. Hello, Reina. And yeah, wish I could have told her that he had joined Team Sam. We are, of course, going to help Reina because, yeah, Reina's cool. I mean, I like current version Reina a bit more better than I like this version, but still. We help Reina because we, as you can see, the password applies to all computers, which is, you know, pretty shoddy security, but good for me. And here's Tesla. And I will of course free her, because just like it was with Reyna, we need Tesla to be freed. Oh, hard skill, cool, and damn, these 10 grunts have gotten absolutely destroyed. I don't think I'll need a repel here. Healing place, that's nice. Dead grunts, and you're alive, but that's whatever. And now we come to even more musicless, and it finally has no music because we weren't supposed to access this anyway, so this is not me trying to shit on anything, it's just, yeah, me not liking to have silence in the headset. And yeah, we know what this is. And I'll give it one attempt. If I succeed, cool. If not, debug skip. Where in version 6 I'm obviously going to do things the right way, but fucking level 80 Kyogre. And now we get actual music, so please give me a moment to turn off this. So I hope I can just survive this first hit. Crap. Should probably have to put Thunder Wave on Magneton, but I did not do that. I have Sturdy, so I'm definitely surviving, but... Ah, sweet! Paralysis! That was what I wanted to do with... the goat, but that didn't go too well. Of course I have two bloody fire types, so they're gonna get cooked, but they can at the very least get a good hit in before they get cooked. Yeah, I'm not sure I was supposed to have Dark Pulse, but I am supposed to have Foul Play, and I think Kyogre, being a legendary and all that, would, at level 80, would have a pretty decent attack stat, so I'm actually gonna do that honest, and get fucked. So could it be the right way? Nice. You lose, Maddie, as you always do. She doesn't die that easily, ain't that the truth? And you just get a Master Ball straight up. And this is the key that's supposed to open the path to Abra. Ah, sorry, Rals. Yeah, you are worth saving, Reda. Much appreciated. I like Kieran Reyna a lot better, but not gonna waste my time. Oh, I do not have repel on. Because of course I allowed it to expire. And yeah, this doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything in calm or. Okay, something just happened. I think I cooked it by debug skipping. I need bloody rock smash. Because of course I do. Right. Since I'm swapping this stuff on you anyway, then I glitched out the music. Fantastic. Simply brilliant. Oh well, at least there is music, so. Now let's see what's going on here. There's Saki. And Adam, Brigson, and Val. And good to have those guys for backup. And I think it's hilarious that the team sent battle music simply glitches out by me stopping. By me just debug skipping the battles, but yeah. so you don't actually have to go into winter mode at all in this. I don't, but I do reject Team Sen. And why do I reject Team Sen? Well, because they are assholes. Okay, I need to find a way across that. Okay, no, I can't surf there. Here, can't do much. This scientist is gone. Let's see what we have here. Yo, that's a guillotine. I did not expect this guillotine. Level 70, okay, that should be a bit more manageable. T-wave. Hurts, but isn't the end of the world. And rare fill by the goat. Come on. Please kill me. Please just... Thank you. Should live that because of the light screen. Yeah. Cooked. But I should still have speed advantage with pretty much everything. Okay, so you get Giratina this early. Interesting. And Giratina F'd off. Thank you. We'll get in shape in no time, yeah. Through that, and gotta say I need to get in better shape, but more Zennies. Yeah. That big chicken is so scary. That looks like Eli and Sharon. I think I'm actually gonna treat them as like a boss battle. Did Sharon seriously believe in what Team 10 was doing? Also, by the way, look at Eli's sprite. Okay, yeah, but didn't choose this path. And that gives some more credence to the whole Team Setup Resurrected theory that we're all familiar with. Right, light screen up. Focus, come on, I need a fucking focus energy, man. That's okay. The goat activity is not being well goated. Brave bird, don't you have a fighting type attack? Stop using Brave Bird, you moron! Thank you. Was it so hard? Okay, I'll take the Magnus Zone and... well, I'll take the Aerodactyl, you take the Magnus Zone. Thank you! Nice one! And I am more scared of the Archeops than I am of the Solrock. Okay, nice one. We took that one down like a champ. Yep, you lose again. I mean, they did actually cook me once, which ugh, but but that's some interesting knowledge that the ladder only appears when it's neutral, so we need to keep that in mind. Here's neutral. And there we go. Yes, please. Okay, and where are we supposed to go now? There's some fire. But still want to scope this out first. There's a Sengrant. Do I actually want to use another repel? Okay, yeah. That would be the archetype, at least. in later versions. So, time to plop some rocks into the lava. How many times do I have to use rock smash in this thing? Jeez, man. Okay, let's see if this won't be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still think it's hilarious how the audio glitches out like that. Let's see, this one turns it neutral. Thank you. And I think this is the first time we actually need to cool the mountain down, but nice that was actually necessary. Okay, and there's a neutralizer, but going outside will have the same effect anyway, so that's whatever. Let's see if... Yeah, I could have figured out that much. Yeah, of course you were unable to stop me. I have debug skip. What did you say? That's... Okay, I think I'll... Okay, so there's actually supposed to be music out here. Am I yeah, I have no idea who those guys are either, Alina, so... No! Those two are definitely not my friends. No clue who you two guys are. Yeah, get lost. And these two, and these only work when there's lava, so oh, wasn't necessary at all. Going up, up, up we go. Nothing here, and Valor pre-summit, that sounds interesting. And even with these emotion crystals scattered around the place. And here's another door. We'll be back for that. Dropping a save. Don't know if these things are supposed to do anything or just decorative. And Alita leaves the party. Okay, Zeta is a bit more aggressive than he is in the current version. Okay, interesting dialogue. Okay, what's that in the background? Wait, what the fuck just was that? Damn! What? Okay, that is not what I expected to see. Seriously? Okay, let's get the screen up and... that magnetic... that valve plume is going to be fucking annoying as a status spreader, so I'll probably target that. Giga Drain, I can take that. Okay, let's get a T-wave on Gengar so it loses speed advantage and keep pressure on the valve plume. I have the worst Thunderlock, unbelievable. Yeah, I'm doing attacks anyway, so that's whatever. Let's see Rock Smash into Flash Cannon. Rock Smash to bust 30 and Flash Cannon. I was hoping I could get the kill with that. Okay, that thing needs to... I need to make that thing disappear. And the quicker the better. You need to get gone. Okay, Hyper Potion that denies the Gigalith a turn, and I should be able to clean it up in the second. There goes my screen. Bad move, Gira. I'll just keep pushing and... Fake out. But at least that takes Gengar down. Miss Magius I do not like, so let's see if I can get rid of that. Good. Aegislash. Okay, you're in shield form, so there's probably not gonna be much of a King Shield, but still might as well get that Revival off the field quickly, and then we can things are still going fine, I hope. I kinda lost count. Let's see here. If it King Shields, I'm kinda cooked. But we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Nope, it did not. Survive, please. Oh, what a sweet freeze, man. What a sweet freeze. Send that Rotom packing and... Nå! Fandens også! Okay, got a chance to this. Oh, nice. Do not hit yourself, thank you. Get that bloody Dragonite off the damn field. Blaze Kick and keep Ice Beaming. Oh, burn, that's nice. Still got Gyarados in the back, but Blaze Kick should be the kill. Let's go Tesla. I mean, she's Elite 8. Okay, and then there's just a random gym in the background. Interesting to learn what that is supposed to be. Not gonna lie, Tesla kinda kicks ass here. I mean, I've beaten that oversized chicken twice, so of course someone who's Elite 8 will take it down. Okay, okay, this is interesting. Oh. Hello, Crescent. Okay, good to know that it's apparently, yeah, that particular crew who's taking our leader to be saved. Says I was always as loses. Let's go. Okay, so she just restores Nim, and this is the real deal. This Crescent here. See, 2.5 weeks at least in 13.5, but not sure if that also holds true for version 5. Yeah, nah, Tesla's gonna be fine. That Giratina is utterly fucked. Thank you, Crescent. Okay, yeah, so this spawning was kinda sus. Let's see what the hell I actually am. Okay, yeah, I'm here. Don't know if there's supposed to be some cutscene. But yeah, that's whatever. Again, I got here by debugging, so what can I expect? Things are allowed to be broken when I'm doing stuff, when I'm visiting maps that aren't officially available. That's actually that's perfectly fine. Let's see here. Right. As for Amber's gym battle, I'm just going to go complete debug skip on this, at least if I can enter the gym. Yeah, this NPC's gone. Okay, high burn chance. And double battles. Rain dance, yeah, that's... Hi Sharon. Okay, that's harsh. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna mess with you guys. Yeah. And then we have Venom. Right, so that's how this works. Hello, Crawley. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the... Burnhill. Very topical. And... okay, so that's actually a bit of a puzzle, so... that's alright. I think Lucky's the one that plays now. Music requests. Yeah, I can't really use that for anything because I don't know Ah, crap. Okay, yeah, I hadn't gotten healed, so good thing. Good thing I could at least just lay down the law with a blaze kick. Dude, listen to her instead. Okay, let's see. No, don't stop the music, you know what, that's fair. Right, so I have to figure out how this... Okay, so what we know is that Doggers, that is 1, should be last. Shopaholic, that's 6, should be after Lucky, which is 7. And Suppressed should be the opener and also come before Lucky. Which is actually exactly what I've set up here by random, and so basically now I just have to brute force a bunch of combinations, or I can check the game files, which I'm absolutely going to do. Jeez, this is bloody random. Right, so first one is Suppressed, which we was told was the opener. Then Lucky immediately after. Then Interruptive, and which I don't know. Then Shopaholic, which was supposed to be after Lucky, but apparently not immediately after. Then we get Determined and Technical, which I suppose relates to the NPC who says something about techno after a calm song, which, yeah, that's fine. But come on, use the track names. I mean, seriously. And finally, of course, Doggers, which is 1. So it was all the filler stuff I didn't know, because how was I supposed to? Not the best designed puzzle, though it was getting there. If that NPC with Techno After Calm had actually been more precise about titles, I think we could have had a really good puzzle here. Anyhow, and with me having cleared all the battles, that should open the door. Right, let's take a look at how long we've been going for. Yeah, nah, I'll just make it a long one. So, same as always, I'll set a team, and then if I win first try, I win. If I don't win first try, well, then I don't win. That's simple. So yeah, see you in Amber's gym room. And here we are. See, can I go right back? No, I can't. See, did I get the right lineup? Do I want T-Flame out first? I just think I'll go with Digger. Decided to level up that Sand Slash. Yeah, I'm just gonna debug skip this because it's in the next version anyway, so yeah, the hype one. Thank you for the badge. And version 8 completed, which is also kind of funny. It says that, but that's whatever. Hello Tesla, I just won. And nobody actually reacts to me winning. But then again, this is debug only content, so Anyway, I shall just use the warp because I can do that. Okay, where is it I wanted to go? Yeah, it was Upper Valor Cliffs. Of course I get dropped at the bottom. Oh, shite. Alright, to my knowledge there are no more battles left here, so I'll just put something up front that I'm sure can escape. Was that here I'm supposed to go, or was it further up? Yeah, it was here. Okay, gotta put some background music on. Just to be sure, and hello Melia. Kinda hard to miss. Okay, so that's why there are pillars on the summit. Should be all of them. Ah, seriously, another one? Don't think there's any wild encounters up here. Oi Melly, I did switch all the pillars at the summit. See blue. 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 Right. This won't take me more than a moment to find this in the game files. So, good thing I do have debug. So what was that variable called again? 117. Well, 11 is a greater number than 3, so oh. Oh no. Yeah. At least I know what puzzle this is supposed to be, so... which is a massive help. Otherwise I'd spent ages here, not that I would have actually shown that, but still. Just to avoid a game crash. Okay, not quite. And here are the space hacks, so definitely worth. Yeah, and we know this. I wonder if Crescent is also going to show up. Yep. Yeah, okay. Yeah, except the fact that that's going to be cleared up immediately afterwards, so... Yeah, I actually have. Okay, yeah, actually, yeah, yeah, that's true. Milia actually got... Do we know that Milia got older? But actually it's also interesting that her eye color changed. That's definitely new. Yep, the 3-year time skip, or the 3 years in the past. Okay, she was brought to this time, that's interesting. Okay, so she's from... very explicitly from the past. Yeah, from Eli we know that. Yep, we know. Okay, so that's travel to the past. Oh god. Okay, so this looks pretty cool. Okay, yeah. Just revealing themselves as sea level 80. I am not prepared for this. This is going to be nearly useless, but I suppose it can at the very least get reflect up. I mean, yeah, who cares? What do I do? What do I do? So you have Earthquake. And Orsphere. Of course you're leftovers. At least I could get it in 2 good hits. Let's see, T-Flame. Not the most damage I can dish out unless I will... Maybe I should go for Tailwind, because I can't really do much with T-Flame, but... Maybe that's enough to set out Houndoom for an advantageous position. Oh yeah, Roar of Time has a recharge on it, that's true. Haha! Still got it! Oh, I did record that. Alright, so 53 years to the past, and yeah, I'm not actually going to interact with that thing just yet, because I have a couple of more things that need to be taken care of. So let's just make sure that I'm not buggering something up. I'm not perfect. One final thing to show, and what was that thing supposed to be? That was supposed to be 33. Oh, thank you. Oh, and here's the Crescent event I was going to show you. Yeah, and I was obviously supposed to stand right across from Crescent, but because I also hit the Tiempa event, that was basically a Tiempa event with the crystal, then yeah. Okay, Team Send got notice on her being on board. And Team Send very much wanted to catch a Crescent, that's new. Right, so Crescent basically telling me to get a move on. Oh, wait. Hold up. And apparently Crescent has done something in the past. Let's see here. Wait, hold on. Give me a moment, please. Here I thought I was done. Yes, and just to be clear, this is something that's supposed to be supposed to happen before the Crescent encounter outside. I just didn't notice it before seeing the dialogue those two were giving. What? Crescent gave entry at the bomb? What the fuck is this? Okay, what else has she done? Okay. What? No way. Yeah, we knew that one. Okay. Yo. Okay, Crescent is pure evil. What the hell is going on? Or maybe not, but the universe tells us to do, like, that's the gods of space and time. You're standing right behind you. Damn. Whoa, okay. Kinda wish I'd gotten those events in order, but yeah, that's the biggest difference I've seen between old Rejuv and current day. Whoa, that was a lot to take in. Yeah, so Anyway, yeah. Anyway, that's the end. Got through all the debug only content, and as is tradition, I shall try to go to the past with this time splicer stone and crash the game. But yeah, that was a lot of lore to end on. Sheesh, man. But anyway, see you next time for version 6. Bye!